Mary Yungeberg is my name. I participate in the DC Project, which is women from every state going to Washington, D.C. to meet with senators and representatives. We want to be educators and advocates for the Second Amendment. So if they need help in presenting something, we want to offer our expertise as far as our education about firearms, and there are many women that are extremely educated. I'm a concealed carry person, and I am interested in preserving the Second Amendment. That's one of my passions, so that's why I wanted to become involved. For me personally, it's an opportunity to educate myself. I want to be proactive instead of reactive. South Dakota is a very friendly gun state, very pro Second Amendment, but there are groups in South Dakota, and especially as the population grows, there are less than 1 million people in the whole state of South Dakota, so the wide open spaces. But I want to be proactive because I always feel that we're one election away from losing rights that are crucial to our nation's survival as a republic. So I want to be part of the solution instead of just being complacent. There are so many women from so many varied backgrounds here, and being able to make connections, become friends, so that you establish rapport and you establish those relationships. Then, when you are looking for things that you can do, how do I do this? How do I do that? You've got an entire community of people to draw from. All of that expertise. Why would you not want to avail yourself of that? I love it. I love it. I love the energy. I just love all of the different people that represent so many different areas. I'm an author, so and that's how I became involved with firearms. I wanted to learn how to shoot so I could portray it accurately, and even now, and that's probably the selfish part of me, but with my writing, I see a whole field of people with expertise that I don't have. So in my writing, that I can reach out also. So I'm always looking for ways to educate myself. I think it's multi-level, multi-layered. What I run into personally are people that have a lot of fear and just a real lack of any kind of true education so that they can sort truth from myth when it comes to firearms. Just online with friends, I see such misleading information that they've gotten from watching the major news networks. And I think, too, we have to be, as part of that community, we have to be sensitive to people that are afraid. Instead of always thinking adversarially, we need to think of creating those relationships. Again, I was in Santa Barbara for a writing conference, and there was a lady there from Chicago, and when she found out that I was a gun owner and carried a pistol on a regular basis, she was freaked out. But over the weekend I took many opportunities to talk to her and tried not to be afraid to engage, because I'm always concerned that I won't know enough. And by the end of it, she came up and gave me a big hug, and she said, "I wish more gun owners were like you." And I was able to say, 99.999% of them are. I think that it's really important to be responsible for yourself, to take it upon yourself to be your own best advocate, because the old saying, when seconds count, law enforcement is minutes away. An opportunity for education, to establish relationships, become part of that community, find ways to encourage others, to make it easy for women, because we really do have to be our own advocates. I believe that in many areas of life. You have to advocate for yourself.